Let's face it, no one does automobiles quite like Elon Musk. Every few years he comes out with something completely unexpected. He made EVs into what they are today, and the Cybertruck is no different. There have been some insane claims about it, but the claim that it can double as a boat, this definitely takes the cake. So keep watching as we look at everything we know about the Cybertruck. First up, what does he mean about the boat? Since its initial unveiling in 2019, Tesla's enigmatic Cybertruck has piqued the interest of fans and potential buyers alike. With sleek polygonal characteristics reminiscent of the original 1982 Tron, it's easy to see why. And then there's the fact that it boasts incredible durability and bulletproof glass that seems like selling qualities for a superhero car. We mean it's the closest thing to a Batmobile we're getting. And honestly, you can never count on Musk. He pulls off the impossible time and time again, and this just might be one of those times. It's not even Musk's most absurd claim about the crazy ride. He tweeted in 2019 that a special pressurized variant of the Cybertruck would be the official truck of Mars, implying that it would be on board a planned Starship freight expedition to the Red Planet. Of course, this hasn't actually happened yet, and it might never happen. For the time being, the only claim we'll trust from Musk is his unfortunate announcement that the Cybertruck's previously stated $39,900 price tag is dead and gone. So prepare to pay a whole lot more if you have your heart set on the truck. Up next, let's talk more about the specs for the Cybertruck. So according to the billionaire, not only will the truck be virtually indestructible on the ground, you can take it for a dip too. With the Cybertruck, he really pushes the limits of what's even possible to drive on the roads. It's the interior of a typical classy Tesla, but with the exterior of a tank. Here's the thing, it's not really going to be a typical boat. The build's waterproof enough that you can briefly take it in the water without having to worry about damaging the truck. It's going to be built to withstand water for at least a while, so you can definitely flex on your friends. For now, we're not sure how long exactly we can take the truck out for a swim, but Musk confirmed that it'll be able to cross rivers, lakes, and even entire seas if the water isn't too rough. Yep, you heard us right. Now, if some other company was claiming this, we wouldn't believe them for a second, but with Musk, we can't help but give him a little more trust. After all, he's made the impossible look possible before, so why can't he now? Coming up, how can the Cybertruck be waterproof? Okay, so we have to wonder, what is Elon using in his trucks that are giving them this insane edge? Well, one thing we have to consider is that the other Tesla models have the bioweapon defense, a feature that one could use if there was ever a biohazard and he needed to breathe clean air without having to wear a gas mask. With where the world is going and what the world went through with the pandemic, that feature definitely makes sense. And that was only a virus. Man-made gases that are literally designed to hurt you are even worse. Anyway, if the Teslas have this feature, it's not totally impossible to think that the Cybertruck can have a feature that makes it waterproof. Musk said that the goal is for a Cybertruck to be able to cross the water between SpaceX's Starbase and Texas's South Padre Island. This would need the Cybertruck to go in the water for approximately 360 meters or 1,100 feet. This is the smallest distance in the Brazos-Santiago Pass, which divides the island from Starbase. Next, can this really be considered waterproof then? This is something many people brought up, and even the Washington State Department of Natural Resources tweeted about it. They wrote in response to Musk's original statement about the whole boat thing and said that any vessels that claim to be used briefly as a boat aren't really boats then. That's pretty fair, since the Cybertruck is only partially waterproof in the first place. So here's the thing, Musk didn't really collaborate on what he meant by the briefly part, and that's got everyone confused. Some Tesla owners may be pretty wary of the waterproof promises. After all, many owners have already criticized Tesla Model Y automobiles for having leaking front trunks. But we also have to remember that his other EVs have been shown to be capable of driving through many feet of water. Rivian, for example, recently shared a video on Twitter of the R1T truck traveling across a deep lap pool as part of a test. Finally, what do people think of the Cybertruck for now? To be honest, many fans and even potential buyers had really conflicting feelings about the Cybertruck, with some hailing it as a triumph and praising it for its size and design. Then there were some that called it a disaster, especially after the unfortunate bulletproof claim. But that didn't stop thousands of people people from paying the $100 reservation fee for the truck. Musk stated at the time that production would begin in late 2021. In late 2022, a tri-motor all-wheel drive variant was planned to go into production. Neither has happened yet. While prototypes have been seen on public roads since 2019, we don't know enough, and manufacturing has been postponed again and again. Musk stated during Tesla's second quarter earnings conference in July that the Cybertruck will enter production in mid-2023, but we take that date with a grain of salt if we were you. And we should definitely be careful about what he puts out there about whether the truck can genuinely double as a boat or not, given that many bought into the Mars Cybertruck myth. If the boat claims are as non-bulletproof as the supposedly bulletproof glass, we wouldn't really advise you into driving one into a pond just yet. Let's now look at other Tesla news you might have missed out on. First up, Tesla won't be starting German mass battery production anytime soon. So according to some analysts, Tesla won't be starting mass-producing battery cells at its European gigafactory in Berlin before 2024. The German business newspaper Handelsblatt reported that issues have been found with a crucial production method that Tesla CEO first proposed 2 years ago. Currently, just electrodes are the focus of battery research at the Grünheide location. All machinery for the winding, assembling, and formatting of the cells has been moved to Tesla's headquarters in Texas. The German rival Volkswagen, which is still in the ramp-up phase, sold 450,000 battery electric vehicles globally in 2021. At full capacity, the Grünheide plant, which is still in the ramp-up phase, will produce 500,000 cars annually. Additionally, it'll ultimately produce 50 gigawatt-hours of battery cells, even though Tesla hasn't really given a date for that phase of manufacturing. Long-term, the company still intends to construct a battery cell factory in Grünheide. But before that can happen, the business must master the so-called dry coating of the electrodes. Even though testing of the technology is now being conducted effectively, there's still plenty of time before we'll get to see large-scale manufacturing. Next up, Tesla secures a deal to make cars safer. The cars are going to be upgraded yet again as Tesla's agreed to use Emergency Safety Solutions (ESS) Hazard Enhanced Location Protocol HELP technology in its vehicles. The technology is meant to help the cars avoid colliding with other vehicles parked on the side of the road. So the company will roll out HELP via over-the-air software updates to a wide range of Tesla vehicles. For now, this will only be available in vehicles in North America. Because HELP is software-based, it'll improve vehicle safety by using existing vehicle hardware and lighting systems in the EVs. So it's a big step, as Tesla will be the first automaker to use HELP technology. According to the ESS website, HELP aims to save lives by eliminating preventable crashes into cars that are stopped or disabled near active roadways, an issue that affects over 72,000 people in the US each year. Finally, Tesla broke its monthly sales record in China. Here's the thing, Tesla's still not China's largest automaker, but investors should look at the company's margins instead. Despite some major challenges with its Shanghai factory over the last year, Tesla's vehicle production in China has finally found its stride. According to the most recent China Passenger Car Association data, the company sold 83,135 China-made vehicles wholesale in September. That's definitely a record for Tesla and an impressive number to be sure. But the company's still up against stiff competition from China-based electric vehicle companies like BYD. But hey, the good news for investors is that the company doesn't really need to have a monopoly on the market to benefit from China's expanding EV market. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think the Cybertruck can actually act like a boat, or is that too ambitious? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.